My next tip revolves around the physical domain. So if we think about our mind, it's just a bunch of energy kind of bouncing around inside a physical body, right? Very crude description, but that's kind of how it seems to work for me. So if we want to nurture performance for our mind, it only makes sense to me to kind of nurture performance for our body. And I think since people tend to be busy, they've scheduled their lives out quite a bit. When they start to study for the GRE, it's an additional demand on their time that takes away from some of maybe the more nurturing things they were doing for themselves physically, like diet, exercise, and sleep. So my exercises for this piece of the puzzle really revolve around, again, awareness about your physical domain in terms of your diet, your sleep, your exercise. So for the next week, this is a simple drill. It does take some work to do, but all I want you to do is track and record how many hours of sleep you got per night. Take your best guess if you're not exact on it. Write down all the things you eat each day, and write down all the exercise that you do. And I'm having you record this stuff because there's something magical about tracking. And if you track something, you'll inevitably become more aware of what's going on with it and be induced to improve it. So very simple, track everything. That's all you need to do this week. And then at the end of the week for your next exercise, simply review what you wrote down. And if you'd like to make any changes, write down realistic goals for the coming week. Now, I think it's fair to say more sleep is usually better for almost everyone, but I'm not going to tell you how to exercise or what to eat. I'll leave it up to you to figure out what are the most healthy ways to handle those areas. So track what you do, write it down, and review. And I think you'll make some changes that will nurture your well-being.